this is Jason Blanford with BallistiXPro, and today I would like to go over a little cleaning tips here. This is typically what you would use for a bore solvent, either your Hops 9 or, something like Lucas Oil bore solvent. One thing that some of us might typically think to do is take our cotton mop and dip it right into the bore solvent. And I'm telling you, please do not do that, because what it will do is eventually break down the bore solvent that you're using. So in fact, it will leave lead in the bottle, and the bore solvent will continually try to break down that lead, and while doing that, it will continually break down the solvent, causing it to be less and less effective every time you dip this in here. So it's always best to pour it right onto the cotton mop or your bore snake, so that you don't end up mixing that lead inside your solvent. So don't break down your solvent, and it will last a lot longer. If it's a little difficult to do that, then they make these little 1 ounce bottles with precision tips. That's basically what it's called. It's a precision tip 1 ounce bottle. You can get these all day long. Sometimes your gun store will carry them. If not, you could probably ask them. They could get them for you. But I've seen as many as like 100 of these go for like 20 bucks on Amazon. Pour your bore solvent in here, oil in here. Probably better if you label them, but they're two different colors, so I pretty much know which is which. Also, sometimes people might think of using, the all-in-one cleaners for cleaning your bore. I probably would not recommend doing this, because it's not going to be as effective as breaking down the lead and other metals that are inside your bore. These are more for cleaning the inside of the gun, the base of the gun, the frame of the gun, the lower receiver, as opposed to cleaning the inside of the bore. Also, you can see this is unloaded. No magazine in here. The common mistake that people make is putting their brass this way. And you always want to clean with brass, don't get me wrong, or your bore snake, but do not go against the rifling. Going in the barrel like this is a no-no. That can damage your gun and also make it less accurate. You always want to go from the inside. That's how your bore snake goes. Or you're going to have to field strip your gun, and do that real quick. Take the barrel out. Take the barrel out and just, go this way. That's the wrong size. This one's for my 22. The cotton mop's for my 40, but you would still go inward the way the bullet is traveling. You don't want, like I said, to mess up the rifling. Always keep the travel the same way. Otherwise, if you're going against the rifling and against the way the bullet's going, you can actually make your gun a little bit less accurate by doing so. And also, if you go inward like this while the barrel is in the gun, it drops all that lead and stuff into the lower receiver or the frame if you have a revolver. So makes that a little messy in there. You might not want to do that. Now, if you don't have a bore snake, you can get yourself one of these nylon ropes, which is like a bore snake. And this one is for 22. That's why I've got this sucker out here. And you can attach this like this. So you got your nylon rope. You can stick this inside the gun from, the back way, push it in and then drag it out the way the bullet goes. So again, things to think about when you're cleaning your gun. This is another nice tool to have. I don't have an example of a bore snake. This is probably the closest example of one that I have. A bore snake would typically have a shoelace looking threaded fabric that would be the length like this is, and you would put it on the inside and drag it to the out the same way the bullet would go, And the bore snakes are a lot more effective in cleaning. I've read somewhere along the lines of it's like going the bore snake through one time is like dragging this brass brush in and out 50 times, which you shouldn't do it in and out. You should only go one way. Like I said, you should only go out the way the bullet is going. So, and also always use brass. Don't use something else. Don't go use this stainless steel or some other crap that they've got out there. Brass is the only thing that's pretty much guaranteed not to damage your gun. You don't want to scratch up the inside and ruin the rifling. It's there for a reason. Don't mess it up. You'll also, again, ruin the accuracy of your gun. So I hope these tips help you for today, because you're probably going to go out to the range on Saturday if you're like me and get your shot on. So get your guns clean and go out to the range, have a little fun. That's it for today from BallistiXPro. Again, my name's Jason. Have a great day.